today with our spreadsheets unit, and today it's a fun project. We are actually going to create our own budget, go shopping, and create a budget with what we're going to buy, okay? So we are going to create your own budget using our spreadsheet applications. Imagine you have just won a gift card from a local radio station. The card is worth $1,000. What will you spend it on? Figured y'all would be a little excited you win $1,000.
I would spend it on some clothes.
Some shoes.
Choose one of the following topics and create a budget for items in that category. So you can only choose one of these categories: clothes and accessories, sports-related equipment, home entertainment, hobby-related items such as photography, art, dance, etc., computer-related equipment like computer, printer, supplies, etc., excuse me, video game supplies and equipment. So you pick one of these categories. Don't pick one from here, one from here, one from here. Stick with just one. Goodness. Create a spreadsheet that will help you to calculate the money you spend. Do this before you shop. You might start shopping and pick several things you want, and you've met your budget, the most you can spend, and you haven't picked the most important thing you wanted to buy. Okay, you spent too much already. So it's important to create your budget first. Okay, use the table given as a guideline for setting up your spreadsheet. I've given you a table. It's on your green sheet at your workstations when you go back in just a minute. Okay. Insert some formulas in the bottom of column C. Sum, S-U-M, not sum as in S-O-M-E, S-U-M. Your spreadsheet must include the following. You must spend your money on at least 5 different items. A column with the names of the items you would purchase. So you'll have like items, okay, purchased. A column with the name of the online stores where you would purchase the items, like Office Depot, Amazon, or wherever it is you shop. A column with the price of each item, okay? I gotta know how much it costs. You gotta know how much it costs. Yes, Kayla?
Do we have to spend like all $1,000 of it, or can we save some?
You are actually going to have to be required to spend $900 to $1,000, somewhere in there, because you don't get to keep the card later to spend at a later date. So it's either spend it all or you don't get to use it again. So you'll want to use it now because you can't keep it. So good question. Your spreadsheet must use formulas such as like equals sum C7 minus C8 to calculate the total of all the items you would buy, the amount of money you are spending as you spend it. That'll help you keep up with how much you've spent so far. And the amount of money you actually have left in your budget. Okay? You'll want to create those early on so it'll keep up with it as you shop. You must put a column graph in your spreadsheet. Okay? It'll help you. Well, you tell me why. Why would you want a graph in there? What's a graph actually do for you?
Tell you how much,
You don't know? Why would you ever put a graph in a spreadsheet? What's it actually do for a spreadsheet, Kayla?
It shows your data on like either a pie graph or a line graph, or it just shows how much you've increased or decreased or
Very good, yes. It helps you to see your data visually, doesn't it? It's not just a bunch of numbers, but it helps you look at it in a pie graph form or a line graph form, and it can show you increases or decreases. Very good. That's correct. And this is how you do it. It's been a little while since we've done our graphs, so I actually wanted to give you kind of a reminder or a refresher on how to do that. You highlight the info in B12 through C14. You go to Insert Chart. You choose a column chart, click Insert, and then you customize your chart colors. Good. Yes?
Does it matter which chart we use for our graph?
as long as you use column chart. There are different types of column charts, as long as it is a column chart. Is that what you were gonna ask also? Okay. The graph must have a title, a vertical axis label, and a horizontal axis label. So as long as your chart includes those things, it's fine. Choose one or two online stores and shop for items in your budget. Why would you only need one or two stores? Kayla?
Because some stores are very expensive.
Okay, some stores may be very expensive, but why would you use only one or two stores? Why else?
You might not be able to keep track of where you bought it.
Okay, if you use a bunch of stores, you may forget where you bought what you bought. Hey, if you're gonna stay within one category of sporting equipment, do you really need to go to a bunch of stores to find that?
No,
You can probably find it all in one or two stores, can't you? I would think so. Good. Try to spend, this answers your question. Try to spend most of your money. You must spend between $900 and $1,000. Very good. $900 and $1,000. So would you want to buy a $10 basketball?
no.
Probably not. You might want to buy a $300 basketball goal. Okay? You want to spend that money. How much? Yes?
What would happen if you go over it?
You would be penalized when I assess your assignment because the requirement on your rubric will state you must spend between $900 and $1,000. So what I would do is look for something a little on sale or something a little cheaper, a little more generic version of what you're wanting to buy. Kayla?
Do we like go to like stores' websites to find what their prices are?
Yes, you go to the website, store's website. Let me tell you, Amazon.com, you're gonna find most of your items. Office Depot, if you're doing things like photography for some things, or if you're doing, we searched yesterday for some things and we got them at Office Depot for photography. What are some other topics that y'all might wanna do? Clothes? So,
Sports,
all right, with
shoes,
sports and shoes, you could do.
Hibbits.
Hibbits,
What
yes.
sports edition?
Sports editions, okay. What were, with clothes, where would y'all wanna look?
Can we go to like the clothes website? But
Yes, but you're only gonna do two, so you better find two you like.
are we allowed to like buy like a $200 jacket? Like,
Well, why not?
I
You better keep you warm, honey, because if my child's spending $200 on a jacket, it better be a nice
It's a
jacket,
Versace.
okay? And it better fit you between now and you go to college, okay? Y'all good? Y'all understand how it works?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's look, I want to model for you how to do the spreadsheet. All right, can everyone see the spreadsheet clearly?
yes, ma'am.
All right, I am going to actually show you how to put the information into your spreadsheet. In A1, it tells me to type name of item. B1, name of store. This was part of your criteria for what was required for your spreadsheet. C1,
You're in D.
thank you. Cost of item. Pretend like I spelled that correctly. Cost of item. Now, can you see everything in all of the contents in A1?
No, so you gotta move the A.
I gotta move it. How do I move it?
You go up between the A and B, and you drag it to the right. Well, my right, your left, I think.
Or the opposite, whatever works.
Something like
That works. All right. Or double click, do the same. Okay, in order to fit it, I have fit a column A. Okay, Allison, could you come fit columns B and C for me, please? Good. Could you auto fit column C with the double click method? Very good. Thank you, Allison. Okay, then it tells me in B10, to type total budget. B11. That was B11. I'm sorry. Total budget. B12. Total spent so far. Total money left to spend in B14. Okay, now I have formulas for two of them. Here I can just type it. How much do I have in my budget first? 1,000, so I can just type that here. Well, it tells me total spent so far. Total spent so far is going to be equal sign, sum, C2, colon, through, which one?
C10.
C10, very good. How much have I spent so far?
$0.
$0. I've got to get to work, Donna. That's correct. How much do I have left to spend? I say equals sum. How would I figure this out?
Wouldn't you subtract?
I would subtract. What would I subtract?
You'd subtract what you've already spent by what what your budget was.
Flip-flop.
Well, you'll subtract your budget from what you've already spent.
There we go. That's how much I have left to spend. So I said equals sum C11 minus C12. Okay? Now, that's how you would complete your formulas for your spreadsheet. All right? When I had industry leaders come to our school to meet with some of our teachers to help us prepare you guys in the high school and the middle school for when you graduate and enter the workforce, we said, what do we need to teach you guys?
Spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets and teamwork. Teamwork and spreadsheets. They said if your students in the middle school, they had a lot to tell the high school students and the high school teachers because they're about to actually enter the workforce. But for you guys, I mean, they said if we could really help you with spreadsheet skills and how to work with others, okay, even people you normally wouldn't, hang out with, but if you could work with those people and could work on spreadsheets and use spreadsheets effectively, more than just typing in information, but could actually use it, you would be prepared to work in industry one day, okay? So that is important. Do any of your parents use spreadsheets at work? Sydney, which one of your parents? Mom? What does she do?
She's an accountant.
Accountant, okay. Anyone else, parents use spreadsheets at work? Which one?
My mom, she keeps the books for my dad.
She keeps the books for your dad, okay. Okay, anyone else? Not that you know of? Okay, all right.
Oh.
Kayla,
My aunt,
your aunt
she works at a hotel.
works at a hotel. She probably keeps up with reservations and different things on that, probably. Okay, well, good. And I think it's probably going to be more interesting actually using spreadsheets to do something like this than just a unit out of a book. Okay, this probably applies to you a little more. And you get to use your research skills, your internet research skills that you've already learned. Okay? Well, let me model for you how this works. I'm going to choose the category hobbies. And I'm going to choose photography because I take a lot of pictures. All right? And I am going, y'all already knew that. All right, so I'm going to say that my first item is the camera that I'm going to buy one day. My camera. Name of store. Well, let's say I bought it from Walmart. Okay, Walmart. And it was $500. Okay, well then I bought a zoom lens. I got it at Walmart also for $2.50. Okay, what else might I need for my camera and my zoom lens?
Neck holder.
The bag. What do you need?
Neck holder?
Yeah, good. Good. I'm gonna need that strap. I'm gonna need, well, the strap, okay. Well, I found a good strap online at Amazon. Very good. And it was actually on sale for $30. Okay, then I bought something to carry it in.
The case.
The case. Now I got a nice case. Got a really nice case.
Amazon.
Apparently there's no autocorrect in spreadsheets. Okay, in Excel. At Amazon, and my case was $80.
How about a lens cleaner?
A lens cleaner? Now, girl, I don't know how much it costs. Do y'all? About 20? Okay. Now, I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 items. And I have $120 left to spend. So, I'm going to buy one more item. As long as I spend as long as I buy at least 5, I'm okay. I just can't buy less than 5 items. So, I'm going to go ahead and buy a tripod. Okay, because I do this when I take a picture. So, I've got to set it on the tripod. And I'm going to zoom in, take pictures of you guys doing your thing in your sports games or whatever you're doing so I can put it on the web page. Okay, so when y'all do that perfect back handspring and fall on your faces, it'll be the cover of our website. So I'm going to buy the tripod. And I had to go back to Walmart for that because they were all sold out online on Amazon. So I went to Walmart.com. And I got one on sale for $100. Well, I'm done, because I can't buy anything else for $20 or less, so I'm good. Yes, Sydney?
Could you buy 5 or less, like if it was $900 to $1,000?
Good question. The answer is no. Because it would not meet the criteria. No, ma'am, you could not. That's what helps make it more challenging. You've got to stay within 5 or more and $900 to $1,000. And I know you can do it. Okay? I got faith in you. All right. Any questions on this assignment so far? Okay? Then it tells me that I have to create my my chart. Okay? Those instructions are on the back. Okay? Any questions on that, on how to do that? It tells me to highlight my information and then to create my chart. It tells me to go to Insert and Chart. Do y'all see Chart? Ta-da! And then it tells me to click on Column Chart.
Do we do a 3D column chart if we want?
Sure, as long as it has all your stuff there. Ta-da! It is too big. Very good. So I'm going to actually move it, well, not all that, the whole thing underneath. Resize it. Okay. All right. It looks good right there. All right, it's got its information. And you've got your design, you've got your layout, and it says chart title, centered. All right, I want it above the chart. And what could we name it? Budget.
You can name it.
And I'm done. Okay? Ta-da! Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. First thing you need to do is have this much done. This is where you start. This is the bare bones of your spreadsheet. You'll need to resize your columns. Just click between the A and the B, double click. Very good. And do that each time. You'll want to make sure you're capitalizing that and that. Remember on the formula, I'm going to review that with you one more time. It was equals C2 colon C10. Oh, equals sum. I'm sorry. Equals sum. I thought you'd already typed that in. I'm sorry. I wasn't watching your screen. Equals sum. And then you put that in parentheses. Mm-hmm. Open parenthesis. And then you close the parenthesis. Very good. Good job. And just press enter. Yeah. You just had that one number off was all. Yes, dear. Click on your, click right here. Change your 11 to a 10. Oh, you had it right. You had it right. Go back. Let me look at it. Yours looks good. Yours was just different. You had one extra cell. Yes. Yes, you'll actually go to those two websites, the two websites you choose. And I have the unacceptable websites blocked already, so it's fine. You think that's funny? There's a mistake in your formula somewhere. Oh, you have C12 minus C13. Let's see here. So total money left to spend. It should be C11 minus C12. All right, say minus 12. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you.
C12.
Mm-hmm. Press enter and we'll see what happens. There you go. You just had that one number off.
That's what,
Yeah, your paper was off one, because you had one less row. Mhm. That, what's that? Because remember, you're the one that told me we're subtracting 1,000 minus however much you've spent so far. Yeah, you got it. Yours looks good, Amanda. Click on your internet, and then what website are you going to use? Say that again. Go ahead and just type in Amazon.com. and do your search.
My back hurt very bad. It's so tender. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold this tablet no more.
Change it from 11 to 10. There you go. You got it? Let's see. You would say this. Minus this. Because you're subtracting what you have in your budget minus what you've spent so far. Shalinda, where did you go shopping?
I went to Walmart.
Did you? What did you buy?
I'm buying a desktop right now for my computer equipment.
Cool.
Let's see how. $4.98.
Yes, Sydney.
I have rain jackets, I believe, but it's not in the news on here. Like, you can't see on the news.
Then I wouldn't use that website.
Um,
I would choose a new website. Do you know how much it is?
mm,
You can get any of those anywhere besides they. I have them, but. So we couldn't do these. I was looking for it.
Try a different place. Try, if that didn't work, let's try refreshing in a minute. And that didn't work either, technical difficulties. Sorry, I'm trying.
I like, those are one of these.
Yeah, see if it'll work. And it didn't. Our filters may have it blocked. Hers, not yours. You're good.
So those are on Google.
Okay. Don't do images. Anyone else having any trouble needing anything?
Ooh.
I see you. You chose phones and all that good stuff, technology. Okay. I guess your problem solving paid off, Sydney. You found something you like? No, I would search for what you want and then find a different shop.
Find that.
Yes.